So I've been playing with this crouch flying glitch recently, and I've figured out some pretty interesting stuff that you can do with it. And I think that I have a pretty good idea how it might work, and so that's what this video is going to be about. So the crouch flying glitch lets you use one of these excursion funnels to fly around the map. It was originally discovered by a guy called Scout, and how it was executed was you place a portal here at the top of the funnel, you place another one just below the button, you let the thing carry you up, you wait until you come to a complete stop. Complete stop. There we go. Then you hit crouch. Wait until you come to a complete stop again. Jump. And then when you move out from the button, you are flying around on the ceiling. You can't really control your vertical momentum. You can only move horizontally, forward, backward, up, and down. The only way that you can change your vertical momentum is by hopping into one of these things and letting it carry you up. So I gained some momentum from that, and so I'm still moving up slowly. Or I guess another way that you can change your vertical momentum is if you're up against a wall, you can hold an object above your head and drop it on you, and then that'll send you back down. But so, how you get out of this glitch is you either let go of crouch, so you're no longer crouching, or you reposition one of these portals. And so here I am unglitched. So there's nothing special about this button. You can glitch against any piece of ceiling or floor, which I will do just here. Let it carry you up to the ceiling. Or even you can also glitch against the walls. And interesting stuff happens when you glitch against the walls. But anyway, so yeah, jump, and then oh, something happened. I might not have waited until I was completely halted. That is influential, and it's quite fickle. So let's try that again. So you wait until you come to a complete halt. Hit crouch. You jump. Okay, that worked. Okay, so yeah, so you can glitch against pretty much any surface. And interestingly, while you are glitched, if you save the game, like if I fire a portal here, I'm going to fall, but if I save the game, then I can fire a portal and not fall through it. Or not fall down, not end the glitch. So here, orange portal there, blue portal here, fly through that thing, and now I have some actual momentum because I came out of the ceiling and stuff. But actually an interesting trick is, let's get down into this room. If you put a portal on the ground, you get a huge speed boost, and I don't know why that is, but there you go. Okay, so anyway, I am saved, and so therefore I can move these portals around. However, if I enter one of these excursion funnels again, I can even let go of crouch when I'm saved, and it won't take me out of the glitch, but if I enter an excursion funnel, that now ends the glitch. And so I think why that happens is that the game has this flag that's set to true or false that determines whether gravity should be taken into account when it's doing calculations for your player. And so when you enter an excursion funnel, it's set to false because this thing wants to take you up or down or whatever. And then when you leave, it's set to true again and you experience gravity. So for some reason, when you're up at the very edge of the excursion funnel and you're crouched and stuff, for some reason it doesn't set that flag. So it sets it to true again, either when you leave a funnel or when a funnel that you're in disappears. Because, I mean, it wouldn't want me to keep flying over there. So I think why the save glitch works is that I had a portal, like, I used this funnel segment to glitch myself. So my gravity flag was tied to this funnel segment, so if I remove this portal or that portal, and this funnel segment disappears, I'll fall down to the ground. But when it saves the game, it forgets to record that I'm tied to this segment, and so then I can move the portals around, and it all works out perfectly fine. And that's actually not the only method that you can use to be able to fly through portals and stuff. If you glitch yourself against the ceiling here, so I'm coming straight out of the machine, so my no gravity flag is going to be tied to this funnel right here, and so I'll be able to glitch and fire portals and move around the map and everything. And so that's pretty much uncrouch and fall to the ground. So that's pretty much the crouch flying glitch right there. And so I figured out some interesting stuff that you can do with this. you can place this blue portal, instead of putting it in the middle, you can put it kind of off to the side. I want to zoom in here and get a really good, so it's just barely grazing the top of this portal. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so, oops, so, I didn't mean to save it there, but anyway, so, when this portal is offset like this, oh, wrong color. Okay, let's do that again. But anyway, so when the portal's offset like this, let me get it. So, first of all, when you go through one of these portals, I guess I should put it up there, it'll be easier to see. When you go through one of these portals, when you near the end, it gradually slows you down. And you really need to wait until you come to a complete halt in order to do the glitch. But when you have a portal offset like this, the funnel continues through here, and so the game doesn't bother to slow me down when I'm about to hit the ceiling, and so I can crouch and slam right into the ceiling, jump, and now I'm suddenly glitched. And so I think that if people are going to use this glitch in speedruns, I'm guessing that is how they would do it, because you can shave off a couple seconds of waiting for yourself to near the ceiling. So that's one advantage of doing this offset method. There's some other pretty interesting things that you can do with it, like, let's put this orange portal down here, pass through this. One thing, I want to get back to that blue portal. One thing that I found is if you put this orange portal right here, so both of the funnels are occupying pretty much the same point in space, you can just hop in and you'll either go up or down. It's like 50-50 depending on which side you enter, but you can actually get down into this machine. And so that's kind of interesting, and then you can shoot a portal and you fall further down. And you can't jump out, you're pretty much stuck in here. But anyway, so that's pretty useless, but it's kind of cool. But one thing that you can do with this, oops, I'm zoomed. Put this thing here. Let me get down to the basement. So one interesting thing that you can do with this is you can actually make objects fly. You have a gravity flag, objects have a gravity flag. So, yeah, so if you offset this blue portal, then you can place the orange portal up against here, and the excursion funnel's popping out of the very bottom of it, so the center of the excursion funnel, oops, yeah, well that can sometimes happen too when they're offset, but so the center of the excursion funnel is up against this wall, and the center is what they use for collision detection, so I guess these three panels are out a little bit, and so this excursion funnel stops right here. And so, I need to grab that thing later. Oops, I want it to be like that. Okay, so, if you drop an object on top of here, then I'll just wait until I get up there. Crouch, jump, and through we go. Okay, so I want to get that object. Oh no, why did I quit glitching like that? That was not supposed to happen. Redo. Sometimes this thing's pretty fickle. And I don't even know if this is going to work right here. It sometimes does and sometimes doesn't, but it's pretty cool. So, okay, success. I hope that I'm not too high to pick this thing up. Oh no, I think I'm too high. How annoying. Okay, well, let's go through again. I want to get that cube right there. Interesting stuff. Aha, here we are. Okay, so I have the cube here. I'll just ride this excursion funnel up to the, oops, up to the roof. Okay, so if you drop an object on the top of a funnel like this, like so, I'm not sure if this is going to work. If you reposition the orange portal, yeah, the object flies. Yes. So you can actually get objects to fly using this glitch. So I think that's about all I have. I don't know if this object is the only one that can fly. I mean, it's this creature object, and so it can actually jump around, and you need to jump to get into the... Actually, you don't need to jump. Sometimes you don't need to jump. But so this is a unique creature. It might be the only object that you can actually make fly, but I'll need to test that out and report back with the results. So that's about it. Yep. Oh, one more thing. Well, actually, two more things. This object fell out of the air as it was flying, and so I think the reason that happens is when it was flying, the legs were tucked in like this, but then when it fell out of the air, that happened when the legs extended. And so I think that this is actually crouch mode for the object, and when the legs extended, it was in not in crouch mode, and so I think that's why it fell out of the air. And another reason that this object may be unique in being able to fly like that, because no other object can crouch or jump or any of this stuff. And so, right, so that's one thing. And another thing is, I figured out that you can throw objects by, like, spinning around and launching them. That wasn't very good. Yeah, there you go. You can get some pretty good distance. But I figured out that there is a delay between when you pick an object and when it zooms out to right in front of you. And so if you drop an object while it is being flung out to this distance, you can get it to fly pretty far. So I have an auto hotkey script that picks up an object and then puts it down with a 40 millisecond delay. And so that's what this is. And you can also get some even better air if you jump right before you let go of it, because then it gets the upward momentum from your jump. And if you toss it over your head before you throw it, it has further to fly. Like, instead of flying from right in front of you to out that distance, it has to fly from, like, somewhat over your head. And so if you combine tossing it behind you with jumping with the 40 millisecond delay, you can get some pretty good air. So I'll try to... there you go. You can really launch this thing pretty far, like across the room, and it's easy to aim. You just face the direction you want it to go. It's so much easier than just tossing it like... I want that thing. Tossing it like to the side, and you can get better distance. So there's that.